Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports. We're playing college football 26 tonight, Dynasty mode, with your Delaware Blue Hens. As you can see, Delaware's off to a pretty good start to Season 4 of the Dynasty. We are 5-0, ranked number 11 in the nation. And we are on the road tonight visiting the Nevada Wolfpack. They are 3-2 overall. 1-0 in Mountain West action. Delaware's 2-0 in conference play. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hey, Bonnie. Thank you for joining. Hope everything is going well out there. As I finish getting set up, a few things to go over from the world of sports this weekend. Lots of college football action yesterday and Friday night. And real quick, the important games that matter this weekend. Oregon beat Penn State in double overtime. That was a pretty good game. Alabama upset Georgia. The Bulldogs lost. Ole Miss over LSU. That was a funny game. Apparently the Ole Miss, I believe, linebacker is dating, or I don't know. No. LSU's linebacker is dating Ole Miss's head coach, Lane Kiffin's daughter. Something like that. I don't know. And they chose to out their relationship just before the game, hours before the game. It's kind of funny. And Friday night, Virginia beat Florida State in double overtime. It's going to hurt the Hurricanes game next week. We wanted Florida State to be ranked as high as possible. And, well, they lost. They were all talking shit that they beat Alabama, but then they lose to Virginia. So 2 steps forward, 6 steps back, I suppose. But they're still ranked in the top 25, and that's the important thing. We're going to go over those new rankings in just a moment. Let's see. Devils are playing today, split squad. And let's see, I was watching some of the Capitals game. That game has about 10 minutes left in it. Devils are down 2-1. Nico Hischier scored a goal. Jack Hughes got an assist on it. In the other game, the Devils are up in Quebec today playing Ottawa. The Senators, that one has about 17 minutes left in the third period, and there is no score. The Washington game is the important one because that's the one where all of the starters are playing. Luke Hughes still doesn't have a contract. Luke wants 5 years. The Devils want to sign him for 8 years. So Luke sits at home. We are 240 days away from Grand Theft Auto 6. The countdown continues, and it will continue right down to done. So 240 days left in that. And let's go over the hey, game. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. That's right. Roll who? Let's take a look at those top 25. The new top 25 was released a little while ago. Ohio State is number 1. 4-0. They got 46 first place votes. Oregon up 4 spots to number 2. 5-0. They got 16 first place votes. Miami falls 1 spot. They had a bye week. They are number 3 at 4-0. They got 4 first place votes. Ole Miss, good jump up to number 4. From number 13, they're 5-0. Oklahoma up 2 spots to number 5 at 4-0. Texas A&M up 3 spots to number 6 at 4-0. Penn State falls 4 spots after the loss to Oregon. They're 3-1 at number 7. Indiana up 3 spots. They are 5-0 at number 8. Texas up 1 spot to number 9 at 3-1. And Alabama, with that win over Georgia, move up 7 spots to number 10 at 3-1. Georgia falls from number 5 to number 12 at 3-1, and LSU falls from number 4 to number 13 at 4-1. Florida State falls from number 8 to number 18, and Virginia's in this week at number 24. Arizona State also in at number 25. Georgia Tech, they fell one spot from 16 to 17 and 5-0. And there's no way they should be 5-0. And I want to talk about that for a minute before we get started into tonight's action. That's going to be my rant for tonight. We talked about this last week. The officials. In the NHL, they call it the war room. And every NHL game has somebody from the NHL watching the game, official-wise. There's someone from the NHL watching every single game. So if they see something that the officials missed, they just send a beep or whatever, however the hell they do it. They communicate with the officials that are there. They stop play. They review it, whatever, blah, blah, fix whatever's missing. I cannot believe this is not done in college football. With the millions of dollars at stake with these programs, I cannot believe this is not done. We talked about it last week. The SEC, the following day, said that the officials missed a call in the game last week in the Auburn game. And while it did not directly affect the outcome of the game, because we don't know, that game still could have gone either way had that call been made. However, yesterday it did affect the outcome of the game, and it was an ACC game. And late last night, the ACC came out publicly and said the officials screwed up. There was an offside call against Georgia Tech that was not called. Here's what happened. Wake Forest was running out the clock. They had the lead. They had the ball. They were running out the clock. It was 3rd and 5. Georgia Tech jumped offside. It would have been a 5-yard penalty. Wake Forest would have had a first down. They would have continued to run out the clock. They would have won the game. That first down was going to be the deciding factor. They were going to take a knee and run the clock out. But the guy jumped offside. He was clearly offside. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. But the referees did not call it as an offside. They didn't even throw a flag. They didn't even talk about it, nothing. So what ended up happening was Wake Forest did not make the first down. Georgia Tech got the ball back. They scored. They tied the game. And then they won the game in overtime. So the ACC late last night came out and said the referees did indeed screw up. That should have been an offside call. What fucking good does that do? Do you think that makes Wake Forest feel any better today? They still fucking lost the game. You got to have somebody from the conference watching these games so that when something happens, they can fucking step in and fix shit. Because Georgia Tech is undefeated today, and they shouldn't be. And it's because of a referee's fault. Last week, it was a big thing, but it didn't directly affect the outcome of the game. We don't know how that game would have turned out either way. This week, we know exactly it did directly affect, because that first down, had they called that penalty, would have been a first down for Wake Forest. They would have run out the clock. They would have got the win. So last week, it didn't affect the outcome directly. This week, it directly affected it. The ACC made the announcement late last night. I don't know if they were hoping that nobody would notice, but so Wake Forest still has a loss. Georgia Tech still has a win that they shouldn't have. Wake Forest still has a loss that they shouldn't have. Hey, Godspeed. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well tonight. So that just burns my fucking ass. That burns my, because now you're letting the referees directly affect the outcomes of games. And again, I don't care about Georgia Tech. I don't care about Wake Forest. But, having that announcement come out by the ACC, what good does that do? Our officials screwed up. They're going to be reprimanded. Does that give Wake Forest the win that they should have had? No, it fucking doesn't. So what's the point? It makes no fucking sense, man. These conferences got to have people watching these games that can buzz into the officials when something is missed. And fuck, man, god damn, if something ever like that ever happens in a Hurricanes game, I'm going to be beside myself. I'm beside myself, and I don't even care about the two teams that happened to. Horrible officiating. Again, you can see one of the clips I put up on my channel today. A helmet-to-helmet call in the Penn State Oregon game. No targeting was called on it. Clearly, helmet-to-helmet contact. Clearly, no penalty. They didn't even talk about it. Just horrible, horrible officiating over the last couple of weeks in college football, and it's happening in some of the bigger games. So it's becoming more and more obvious to people. But when you directly affect the outcome, like the Wake Forest game, you think Wake Forest felt better last night when the ACC said, "Yeah, the referees made a mistake." You think that made Wake Forest feel good? Fuck no, it didn't. It pissed them off even more because they still lost the fucking game, and now they know they should have won. Unbelievable. Glad to hear it, Gatsby. I'm not doing too bad. Yep, just like the NHL. You got to have somebody watching these games to buzz in when something is missed. I mean, fuck, the millions and millions of dollars that are at stake in these college football programs, and there's only 12 games a year. This ain't baseball where you got 160 games or hockey where you have 80 games and a mistake is could possibly be made up later in the season. This is a game. Georgia Tech should have lost that fucking game. Wake Forest should have won. They don't have time to make up that loss. Wake Forest doesn't. They don't have time to make up for that loss. Their season's down the shitter as it is anyway. But Georgia Tech shouldn't be sporting a 5-0 record. They should be 4-1 and probably not in the top 25 this week. Fuck, man, it's getting annoying, and it's happening more and more. The officials, man, pay the fuck attention. You got one job. You're on the fucking field to officiate the game. The guy was so far offside. The line judge, what the fuck was he looking at? That's his only job, to watch the line of scrimmage for offsides or procedure calls. That's his only job. He stands on the line of scrimmage, looking down the line of scrimmage. How do you miss that? Oh, fuck. All right. Let's play some college football. Delaware has won 5 in a row and will look to continue the momentum against Nevada. Here's the numbers coming in. Delaware's a 79 across the board. Nevada's a 67 overall, 66 offense, 69 defense. So Delaware's looking at, I'm going to call them 11-point favorites in this one. Yeah, we're going to call them 11-point favorites. Yeah, it's exactly like the NHL, Godspeed. I can't believe they don't do that now. I can't believe they don't have a war room in the ACC and the SEC, in the Big 12, and the Big 10, the Pac-12. I can't believe they don't have, well, Pac-12 doesn't have conference, but I can't believe they don't have a war room where there's people watching over all of the games that their team's playing. You would think, if nothing else, for the protection of their teams when they're playing non-conference opponents. Fuck, it's stupid, man. Unbelievable. But yesterday, it directly affected the game. Had they called that offside penalty, it would have been a 5-yard penalty and a first down. Wake Forest takes a knee, runs out the clock. They win that game. They don't call the penalty, so Wake Forest doesn't get the first down. Georgia Tech scores and then wins it in overtime. That is bullshit. That game was over. And Wake Forest. And again, I don't care two shits about either one of the teams. I want the integrity of college football across the board. Impact player to keep an eye on tonight, Alexander Cobbs, linebacker. He's an 80 overall, and he has had a very solid season this year for the Blue Hens. 5-0 for the Blue Hens. Bonnie said, "Go Blue Hens." All right, I got to pick the uniforms. So throw up some single-digit numbers for me, guys, in the comments. Anything from 1 to 9. Throw up some single-digit numbers for me, and we'll use those numbers to pick the uniform for tonight's action. Don't forget, you can also click the shop button down below the video or in the live chat. You can click that little bag at the top. And I got a whole bunch of Delaware Blue Hens apparel and Nevada Wolfpack gear on there tonight. Some Wolfpack t-shirts, sweatshirts, a couple of signs for your wall. Pretty cool stuff. And don't forget, you can also always buy a copy of College Football 26 or Madden 26 right here from the live stream. All right, we got 6, 1, 3, and a 2. All right, thank you. Let's see. We'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This never changes. The helmet never changes. We go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so nothing really much changed. Delaware is going to wear the white over the white Sox, black and gold cleats. I wish they had another helmet. They do actually have another helmet. They just don't have it in the game. They have a helmet with the blue hen on the side. I like that much better than the Michigan-looking one. All right, so we're wearing white, and let's see what they have. Those are some ugly colors for Nevada. I don't like them. Yeah, we'll go with the dark. We'll go with the all dark. Why not? I believe it said it's a 6:45 kickoff. So it should be a night game. Thank you for the numbers, guys. And, oh yeah, I found that reverse play that Earl was asking about the other night. I found it, but I haven't had a chance to actually look it up in the game yet, so we'll see if we have time to do that tonight. It's a rainy evening here in Nevada. The Wolfpack are 3-2, 1-0 at Mackey Stadium, and the Blue Hens are 5-0. We're at Mackey Stadium, is what I meant to say. Temperature 72 degrees, a rainy evening. 7-mile-an-hour wind, easy on the sticks. Speed, acceleration, and change of direction are all reduced. All right, so Delaware is going to kick off to start the game. Driving rainstorm here in Utah tonight. Taco Bell lines up for the opening kickoff, and there he goes to the goal line. I wonder if the field will turn muddy. I don't know if this is turf or grass here. All right, so kickoff return to the 20-yard line. That's where the Wolfpack are going to start things off. Nope, no news on Luke Godspeed. He's still holding out. Devils that came out today, Devils offered him 8 years. He wants 5. So he's holding out. It's all him holding out. It's not the Devils. They offered him 8 years. God, that's a really shitty position to be in. A National Hockey League team wants to sign you to their franchise for 8 years. Boo fucking who? And he doesn't want to sign for 8 years. 3rd down and inches. He did not get the first down there. I was watching the Devils Capitals game today. They had a split squad today. And they go for the quarterback sneak, and he got the first down. There is absolutely no stopping that quarterback sneak play. It doesn't go for much. Maybe a yard and a half. But you can't stop it because he goes into an animation immediately, and there's nothing you can do to stop it because it's an animation. He just falls forward. Ah. Dude ran right by my defender. Javier Liggins with the carry. Picks up 7 yards to the 38. Second down and 3. It's a reverse. Oh, fuck. He got around the corner. Oh, he dodged the tackler. And he's down to the 25-yard line. Orlando Sanders hurt himself throwing a block. Look at the driving rain here in Utah. Alex Adebayo finally knocked him down and got the tackle, but not until he was at the Delaware 26-yard line. Huge chunky yards for the Wolfpack. Remember, Utah 12-point underdog coming into this one. But the rain is a great equalizer, and he keeps it himself. Faked the handoff, and he lost a yard. Matthew Mitchell with the tackle for loss at the 27-yard line. Good job. 2nd and 11 at the Delaware 27-yard line. About 50% capacity here. Surprised we have that much with the weather as bad as it is. Try to counterplay up the middle. Mikey Coutinho was having none of it. Comes up with his 47th solo tackle of the season. And it's 3rd down and 11. Driving rain here. Blitz up the middle, got him. Mikey Coutinho untouched. 7-yard loss. It's 4th and 18 back at the 34. And the Wolfpack is going to have to try for a field goal. Not too bad today, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. She's got a big week this week with some important doctor's appointments. But she didn't have a bad day today. Thank you for asking. So they're going to have to punt. 4th and 18 at the 34-yard line. They're going to punt. Why are they punting? 34, 44. It's a 51-yard field goal attempt. Instead, they go for the coffin corner, and it's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So they played field position rather than try to put 3 points on the board. Braden Streeter, last time out, 4 touchdowns, 374 yards in the air. It's a nice kick. So Braden Streeter's your quarterback. Greg Spiller's in the backfield. Delaware lines up at the 5-yard line. Here comes Greg Spiller. What a hole up the middle. Big hole. All right, we're looking for shotgun Y off trips for this reverse, if I can find it. Shotgun Y off trips. All right. I don't know what's formation here. There we go. Shotgun Y off trips. There it is right there. Well, what the fuck was that? DIY halfback direct reverse. That's supposed to be the reverse. That wasn't a reverse. What the hell was that? Let's try that again. Well, let's not do it right now, though. 2nd and 16. That play was a bust. Streeter back to pass. Uh-oh. And, it was caught. Claiborne on the catch. He had to come back for it. Very tight coverage there. 3rd down and 6. At the 32-yard line. Streeter back to pass. Over the middle. Oh, fuck. Looking for Devin Cush, the tight end. Bradley Davey was tight on the coverage. And the pass falls incomplete. So Delaware's going to have to punt as well. One more look at it. And I don't know. I don't know. Change of direction is supposed to be affected here in the rain. I thought he called a fair catch there. Kind of bullshit, but whatever. So the Wolfpack are going to take over at the 35-yard line. And let's see. They had to punt. Not a bad drive on their first drive. Look at the rain just pouring down here. Lots of room to pass and complete to the right side. Carrizosa with the catch. Drew Granderson, the corner, has bruised ribs, so he's coming out for a bit. Gain of 6 on the pass out to the right side. 2nd down and 4 for the Wolfpack. Hands it off right side, trying to get around the corner, and he did not get there. Nice tackle. Got 3. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 41. Or 44, I'm sorry. Nice tackle there. And there it is again, that fucking dive. Damn it. Second time they've done that to us. You cannot stop that animation. First down, Wolfpack at their 46. Oop, I almost jumped. And he keeps it himself. Tries to get out to the right side. Nice tackle. 5 carries. He's got negative 7 yards. Alex Adebayo with the tackle. 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go here in the opening quarter on a very poor weather day here in Utah. Look at the counter, and he's dodging tacklers left and right. He's got a first down. What a shitty effort for tackling there. Drew Granderson has a severe chest injury, so that's not good. First down, Utah at the Delaware 43. That play was just bad altogether. Handoff left side of center. Mikey Gattino makes his 3rd tackle of the evening here. Javier Liggins with the carry. Got a yard. You like that game? Hey, Ken. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I was watching the Devils game earlier. Welcome to the stream, Ken. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, he got a helmet in the chest as he threw it away. 3rd down and 9. Look at it here. Bam. I don't know how he threw it away, to be honest with you. 3rd down and 9. Yeah, that was funny game, huh? Dives all over the place. So welcome, Ken. Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for joining. Pass over the middle. It's complete. This Nevada team on paper is highly overmatched. It's not playing out that way on the field. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter on a rainy-ass day in Utah. We're scoreless. Your 11th ranked Blue Hens 0-0 with Nevada. Hey Earl, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I'm just talking about you a few minutes ago. I found what appears to be a reverse for Delaware in their playbook, but it doesn't seem to work very well. Not too bad, Ken. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Quarterback draw. He didn't get anywhere. 2nd and 11. Alex Adebayo again. Another tackle for loss for him. It's a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Not too bad, Ken. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Earl, I found a reverse. I tried it already. It didn't really work. Delaware doesn't have a lot of reverses in their playbook. I did find one. I tried it once already, but he didn't really reverse it. It was a halfback direct snap, but he didn't really reverse anywhere. They tracked the quarterback down after a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down and 7 at the 28. And this time the Wolfpack are going to attempt the field goal. We'll try it again, though, Earl, and see how it works. But you weren't even on the field for it, though. Not that I saw. The kick is good. So Nevada takes the first lead of the ball game, 3-0, 30 seconds into the second quarter. 11 plays on the drive, covered 37 yards and 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Delaware is going to receive the kickoff now. Terrible, terrible weather. Driving rainstorm. You can see puddles starting to form on the field. Here's Smith at his 5-yard line for the kick return. Trying to find a seam, nowhere to go. He's brought down at the 24. Godspeed and Ken leading the visitors section boos after the field goal. We'll try. Here's that halfback. Oh, I don't have time. Greg Spiller's in the backfield. Streeter trying to get the snap off. He does. Spiller has a nice hole. He didn't get very far, though. 2nd down and 7. Why did you say we are playing Nevada and Utah? Yeah, I don't know, Earl. That's a good question. I think I said it twice, actually. I don't know. That is a very good question. Streeter back to pass. Looking left side. He's got a man. He overshot him. Matt McKinley was open. I'm sure the ball slipped out of Braden's hand there. God, he overshot everybody there. 3rd down and 7. Yeah, I did say that earlier. You're right. I don't know why. I can't answer that. 3rd and 7 for Streeter. Dropping back to pass. Oh, pressure. Sack. Fuck. DeMar Hookabaugh. Sophomore corner with the blitz and the sack, and it's 4th and 15. And this has been a miserable day so far for the Blue Hens. No offense whatsoever. No, I didn't, Godspeed. I'm not going to get him. I compared his statistics with some of the other guys that I have, and they just don't measure up. I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't match up to... I like the 125, 125, 125, 125 guys. You know, and Ken's good, but he's not that fully maxed out all the way around, so I didn't even start the program. I will eventually, though, but he won't have a place in my lineup. I did look at him, though, and I was thinking about starting that one, but I started the Home Run Derby 10 or X Home Run Derby, whatever it is, the new Home Run Derby program. I started that one instead. You got 100 home runs with him, yeah. My outfield is going to be... Oh, he dropped it. Blame it on the weather. Alajado's 3 of 7 for 26 yards. Streeter's 1 of 3 for 10. So the rain is making the passing game miserable here. And they're going to have to punt it away. Number 47. Claiborne on the punt return. Cuts it out to the left. He's got a little bit of room. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So not bad field position for the Blue Hens. We got to establish some offense here. My outfield is going to be Ricky Henderson in left field. Mike Trout, the new Mike Trout card, in center field. And, oh, look at Spiller. Spins away from a tackler. Picks up 9 yards. Nice carry. So I'm going to have Ricky Henderson in left, Mike Trout in center, and Hank Aaron in right. And then Sammy Sosa is going to be my DH. So I'm going to with Ricky Henderson in left, Mike Trout in center, Hank Aaron in right field, and Sammy Sosa as my DH. So Ken Griffey just doesn't, his attributes just don't match up to those guys. Yeah, I got Trout in center field. First down, and that's the 2-minute warning here in the first half on a miserable afternoon in Nevada, not Utah. Wolfpack up 3-0. I don't even know, Ken. To be honest with you. You got Mike Trout on third base, yeah? Right now I have David Wright at third base, but I don't think that's permanent. Oh! Drag route was open. Josh Ferwerda came in to put pressure on Streeter and hit him. And the pass ball's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, so that's my outfield. Ricky Henderson in left, Mike Trout in center, Hank Aaron in right, and Sammy Sosa as my designated hitter. So that doesn't leave anywhere for Ken Griffey Jr. to go. Look at Claiborne with a gigantic hole up the middle. 2 guys hurt. Cade Wentworth for the Blue Hens is down. Giant gain for Claiborne. That may be his first carry of the night. And he's to the 29-yard line with 1:52 to play. Yeah, that's what I mean. I just don't have any place to put Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. I saw him coming right off the line, Matthew Bullock. I couldn't do anything about it. That play action animation, I couldn't do anything about it. 2nd and 16. Yeah, sadly, I don't have any room for Junior. 2nd and 16. That's why I decided just not to start that program. Claiborne fights forward for 3 yards. Cade Wentworth has a bruised knee. He'll be back soon. Here it's 3rd down and 13 at the 32-yard line. Try going right up the middle here. Delaware lines up in the eye. Greg Spiller dotting it. Takes the handoff. He's got McConomy blocking for him, and Spiller didn't get the first down, but he got about 8 to the 20-yard line. Nevada calls their first timeout. Spiller, 6 carries, 44 yards now. 4th down and 2 at the 20-yard line with 43 seconds to go in the half. And the coaching staff is telling me to go for it. No, I'm not playing that game. Nope. Taco Bell, get out there. Kick me a 37-yarder. Snap is good. Hold is good. There's the kick. It is good. We got a tie game. Don't leave points on the field. Taco Bell comes through with a 37-yarder with 40 seconds to go in the first half, and we are tied at 3. 7 plays, covered 43 yards, 2 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. Taco Bell boots a 37-yard field goal, and we are tied at 3. I was not going to go for that there. No chance in hell. Got to have confidence in your kicker, no matter what the weather conditions. Here's Taco. Boots it to the 3-yard line. Wolfpack take it out. Well, they had to take it out. They were at the 3. They return it to the 18. So 36 seconds to go. Wolfpack have 2 timeouts. And they'll start the drive at their 18-yard line. Miserable weather conditions here in Nevada. I have no idea why I said Utah before. Pass to the left flat, complete. 8-yard gain. He's appended at the 25-yard line. Clock continues to move. And Alejado just went over 3,000 yards passing in his career. Clock continues to move. Wolfpack not calling a timeout. He appreciates that, Ken. Thank you, Godspeed. 7 seconds. And look at this. They're not even stopping the clock with 2 timeouts left. I really don't understand this. And they let the clock run out at the end of the first half. That was piss-poor clock management. And we've reached halftime. 11th-ranked Delaware in a battle with the Nevada Wolfpack. It's 3-3. Don't forget about today's Super Chat goal. $10 is today's Super Chat goal. Anyone who wants to donate $10 to the stream will have one of our linebackers named after you, and you can join the Delaware Blue Hens dynasty for 4 years. Driving rainstorm here tonight in Nevada, and we are 3-3. It is definitely affecting the gameplay. Delaware is going to receive the second half kickoff. Don't forget, click that shop button at the top of the live chat, or look at this, Smith has some room, and he's going to take the second half kickoff all the way for a Delaware touchdown. There's some offense, and the Blue Hens have their first lead of the night. What a return, found a hole, and he was gone. Thank you, Godspeed. Carl Smith. I don't know how long it was. I don't know where he started. Wasn't really paying attention. They're calling it 92 yards on the kickoff return. And the Blue Hens have a 9-3 lead. Here comes Taco Bell for the PAT. Yeah, no kidding, Ken. You're not kidding. Here's the PAT. It's good. Taco Bell drills it through, and it's 10-3 Delaware after a 92-yard touchdown return by Smith to start the second half. Here's another look. That was a gigantic hole. Nobody even came close to laying a finger on him. 10-3 Delaware. They get the first big break of the game. So anyway, as I was saying, click the bag at the top of the live chat to get to the shop, or click the shop button underneath the live stream, and you can get yourself some Nevada Wolfpack apparel, gear, merchandise, or some Delaware Blue Hen merchandise, and you can always find a copy of College Football 26 there, or Madden 26, should you so desire. All right, kickoff return to the 16-yard line. That's where Nevada's going to start the second half. Now trailing 10-3. Cosby's having Wendy's for dinner again. Love me some Wendy's. That's cool. I'm having Sloppy Joe's tonight. Love Sloppy Joe's. Couldn't get to the line to gain. Caden Anderson, the tight end, got 9.5. But you need 10 in football. And it's second down in inches at the 25-yard line. Yeah, having Manwich's Sloppy Joe's tonight. I haven't had Wendy's in a couple weeks. There's that animation hit from behind. Chris Carrizosa couldn't hold on. Half the bad animation and half the wet football. Yeah, that's cool, Godspeed. Yep. Love that stuff. And there's that fucking dive again. Third time they've done that to me. Mika Alejado. That quarterback dive. First of all, I don't like that dive because it's an animation. You have no control over him. You snap the ball and he goes into his little dive. Second of all, I don't like it because he only goes about a yard. So if you need 2 and you want to do the quarterback sneak, it doesn't work. Look at this guy. Fuck. I do not like that quarterback sneak animation this year. Because before the quarterback sneak, you controlled your quarterback left or right, whichever way you wanted to go. This year, you cannot control him at all. It's an animation. And he goes right to the ground after taking the snap, so he only goes a yard maximum. Overshoots his man there. And you cannot stop it because it's an animation. You cannot stop the quarterback sneak. So I think they just did a piss poor job with it this year. The animation just fucks everything up. It limits your yardage. You can't stop it. And he is hit. And he was looking for a screen pass. Alejado's arm got hit and the pass falls incomplete. He's 5 of 12 for 44 yards. Weather has played a big factor in the passing game here tonight. Lots of overshooting and just overall poor passing. 4th and 8 to 29. Wolfpack's going to punt it away. Here comes Claiborne at the 35. Trying to get out to the left side. He's got some room. Tried to cut it back to the middle. And he's dropped at the 41-yard line. Not a bad return. So that's where Delaware is going to start. So let's try this reverse. DIY halfback direct reverse. Claiborne, McKinley, Thomas. So Earl Arnold isn't even on the field. Yeah, he doesn't even revert. He doesn't even pitch it or anything. So I don't know what the hell that. I'm going to take that play out of my. I tried it, Earl. I'm sorry. It's just. He's not handing it off. I'll keep it in there. We'll try it again later on. Last time I tried it, I lost 7 yards. Tried it again and lost 7 yards. He's not pitching the ball. He's not handing it off. Here's Spiller looking for a hole. He got 5 yards. It's 3rd down and 12. I don't know why it's not a regular reverse, but it's the only reverse in the Delaware playbook. It's a halfback direct. I guess he should possibly give it off to that guy, that receiver going in front of him, but I've tried everything. Hand it, pitch it, and he's just not doing it for some reason. 3rd down and 12. Streeter back to pass. Got a man downfield. He's open, and he's got him. Greg Spiller. Way downfield. And he made the catch and holds on. He's forced out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Huge chunk of yards for the Blue Hens. I have to see. I think that was an angle route, and he just kept going. 41-yard gain. Biggest play of the day for either team. And Spiller was wide open, found a nice soft spot in that defense. Let's try this reverse again. In the zone, and Streeter put it right on target. So let's see. Here he comes. Now he's running this way. I don't know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't cross paths with the receiver. He just runs that way. Yeah, I'm just going to take that out of the playbook. I tried, Earl. You're not even on the field anyway, though, so. That's the only reverse they have in their playbook. I don't even know how they call it a reverse. I am Godspeed. I'm stopped. 3rd and 13. I'm trying to figure the play out, but yeah. I took it out of the favorites. It's not working. 3rd down and 13. Spiller trying to get to the right side. Nowhere to go. No gain on the play. So it's 4th down and 13. Bradley Davey with the tackle. And Taco Bell is going to have to come out for a 39-yard field goal attempt. Here's the kick, and it's good. Godspeed. Tell me to stop doing that. That's funny. Taco Bell with the field goal. 39-yarder, and Delaware increases the lead. It's 13-3. 6 plays, 36 yards on the drive. It took 2 minutes and 39 seconds. We're down to 1:13 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 11th ranked Delaware increases the lead to 10 now. 13-3. Taco Bell comes through. Thank you, Godspeed. Bell lines up for the kickoff. Here it comes. It's to the 2-yard line. Wolfpack brings it up. And they return it to the 23. Thank you, Godspeed. That's right, Ken. This game is far from over. 109 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's a 10-point lead. And look at this run. 7-yard gain by Liggins. He's got 31 yards on 9 carries. Weather a major factor here. Driving rainstorm in Nevada. 2nd down and 3 for the Wolfpack. Hands it off. No, he keeps it himself. He's done it to me many times tonight, that son of a bitch. And he got another first down to the 42-yard line. Alejado, 9 carries. He's got 8 yards because he's been sacked a bunch of times. He does that one more time, I'm going to have to put a spy on him. First down at the Wolfpack 42-yard line. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Pitch to the right side. He goes nowhere. 3-yard loss. Khalil Ali with the TFL. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 at the Nevada 38-yard line. Well, he's not wrong, Ken. And he made the catch with a defender draped all over him. Caden Anderson came down. He's holding his wrist. He's injured. He made a nice catch. Defender draped all over him. Look at that. It's a nice catch. Just third of the night. Defender Graham there trying to knock the ball out of his hands, and he missed. Big swipe, but came up empty. First down at the Delaware 48-yard line. There you go. It's a toss, jet sweep, touch pass to the left. Ty Nuka, his second reception of the day. He's to the 32-yard line. It's another first down for the Wolfpack. They got a drive going here all of a sudden. Handoff right side. Offensive line doing a pretty solid job. Only 2 yards on the carry. And that may be the final play of the third quarter. In a driving rainstorm here in Nevada, and it will be. 3 quarters in the books. 11th ranked Delaware holding a slim 10-3 lead over Nevada. Here's a look at the top 25 coming in. Now, I don't know how the voters work in this automated, computerized AI video game. In my head, you need about 30 points to impress the voters when you're playing a non-conference opponent. I do not know if they take the weather into consideration, though. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but we should probably focus on winning the game before we worry about, the polls. Yeah, you're right, Ken. You're right. It's a shame. It's too bad. Look at the big hole up the middle. The Nevada offensive line is doing a fantastic job opening up some big holes for Liggins. Our defense has really been our strong suit during this dynasty, and they're being decimated on the offensive line. There's another carry, no gain on the play. Mikey Catino, again, 5th tackle of the night for him. 2nd and 10 at the Delaware 22 now, 4.5 to go. Yep, you're right, Ken, it's a shame. We've not had a single snow game yet. Look at all the time we can't get away. There we go, finally! He sheds his block and gets a sack. 8-yard loss at the 29-yard line now. It'll bring up 3rd and 18. Trey Scott was locked up. He was double teamed actually, finally able to fight his way through and get the sack. When did Nevada leave the Mountain West? I didn't know they did, Earl. Nice tip by the safety, or that linebacker. It was a linebacker, Colin Gallagher, with a deflection there. Nice job to knock the pass away. It's 4th down and 18. And the Wolfpack are going to have to try a field goal. I didn't know Nevada left the Mountain West, but they've had a pretty good exodus over the last couple of years, so it's not surprising to hear that. And the kick is going to be wide to the right. No good. That was a very makeable field goal. 46-yard attempt. And it was long enough, but it was wide to the right. Brett Jorgensen, the sophomore, just pushed it a little too far to the right. And now Delaware has a 10-point lead, 3:52 to go, and we're in clock mode. Yeah, I didn't know Nevada left the Mountain West, but it's not surprising. They've had a lot of change in that conference. There comes Greg Spiller, cuts it back to the middle, and picks up 12 and a first down to the 41-yard line. He's up to 50 yards on the night. No. Did I say non-conference? Fuck, man. I can't talk tonight. I'm sorry. My bad. That's good, kid. I meant non-ranked opponent. I'm sorry, Earl. I'm not speaking well tonight. Non-ranked opponent is what I meant. Unranked opponent. That's what I meant. Thank you for calling me out on that. Earl's always calling me out. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. That's like the second or third stupid shit I've said. So I apologize about that. Yeah, I meant unranked opponent is what I meant. Claiborne finds a hole. He picks up about 6, and it's 3rd down and 2. Dion Snodgrass, the sophomore safety, makes the tackle. It's 3rd down and 2. We're going to let a little bit of clock tick down here. Earl's always paying attention, I give you that. There you go, Ken. Here's Spiller. He picks up the first down and a chunk more. And Nevada is going to call their first timeout of the evening. Of the second half, anyway. 2:29 to go. Delaware trying to work the clock. 10-point lead. They have the ball at the Wolfpack 40-yard line. Claiborne on the carry, cuts it back up the middle, gets enough for the first down. Injured player for Nevada, Aziz Wood. Looked like he's holding on to his ribs. Oh, that's cool, Earl. That's cool, Earl. No worries at all. I appreciate you calling me out when I misspeak. I've done it a lot today. Here's Claiborne, big hole up the middle. Now it's the Delaware offensive line creating the big holes. In all honesty, I don't really feel good today. I was, right up until about 4:30, I was debating whether I was going to stream or not tonight. That's probably why I'm misspeaking so much, because I really don't feel good tonight. But I didn't want to not stream. I don't like not streaming when it's scheduled. Streeter, left side, and it's complete. Cush makes the catch. Not really a lot there. The Wolfpack calls their second timeout. 3-yard gain on the catch by Devin Cush. 2nd and 7. 2:17 to go. Nevada does not have any timeouts left. So 2nd down and 7 at the Wolfpack 13-yard line. Spiller in the backfield. It's an RPO. Spiller, look at the draw play. He's not in the end zone. Wow. Thought he broke the plane. He's up to 75 yards now after the 12-yard gain. Oh, no. We're calling a fucking... Where's my red flag? Where is it? There you go. Throw that bitch out there. He broke the plane. That's a touchdown. He clearly broke the plane. Show us a view from the pie. Look at that. He's way over the plane. That's a touchdown. Give it to us. Are you kidding me? Come on. You got to be shitting me. Here he comes. It's an RPO. Look at the hole. All right. There's the ball. There's the goal line. Right there. He broke the plane right there. That's a touchdown, bitches. He's clearly well over it. Ay, ay, ay. It's all right. It's all right. First and goal. Look where they marked the ball, like touching the goal line. Spiller's going to get another shot, and this time they won't deny him. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Greg Spiller puts it in, and it's 19-3 with 1:59 to go on an absolutely miserable Nevada night. The weather has really affected the game. We have 54 yards passing, 117 on the ground. Not the usual offensive output, but enough to hopefully get the victory here. Here's Taco Bell with the PAT. He's had a big night tonight. It's good. 20-3 after a 9-play, 70-yard drive. It took a minute 53 seconds off the clock. We're down to 1:59 to go. Nevada has no timeouts left. Delaware has a 20-3 lead. Yep, you got it, Ken. Thanks, EA. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Ha! No worries, Godspeed. Return to the 26-yard line. So Nevada has no timeouts, trailing by 17 with 1:55 to play. Screen pass, left side, complete. Not much there, only a yard. Nice tackle, looked like Ali on the tackle there. Hurry up offense for Nevada. They have no timeouts. Pressure, quarterback running for his life, and they take him down at the 10-yard line. They mark it at the 16. Fucking EA Sports, man. They mark it at the 16-yard line. He went down at the 10. 3rd and 20. Should be more. Taking a shot downfield. Oh, fuck, I pulled the guy off. And the pass is incomplete. Alejado, 8 of 17 for 75 yards. Not a good passing weather night. And that went off the... that looked like it went off the receiver's hands. Look at the driving rain. You can see why the passing game has not been that effective tonight. Claiborne's just going to let this one go. Nevada's going to down it at the 30-yard line. I'd like to get some points. We can play a little bit here. We got a 17-point lead. Streeter back to pass. Looking down the middle, and it's incomplete. Earl Arnold, the intended receiver. Streeter, play action. He's got some time. Over the middle. That one's complete. Matt McKinley makes the catch, and he's across midfield to the 47-yard line. Yeah, so we can take some chances now. First down, Delaware. First down at the 47 for Nevada. Streeter over the middle. Earl Arnold makes the catch, and he's got a first down. 10 yards and a first down. That's Earl's first catch of the day. Oh, did you guys see? Where's it going to be? Over the middle. Pass was incomplete, looking for Smith. 2nd down and 10. At the 37-yard line for Nevada. Streeter back to pass. Looking for Arnold. He makes the catch. Pass was a little bit high. Picks up 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Streeter over the middle, and it's knocked away. So it'll be 4th down. 32-yard line. It's a 49-yard field goal attempt. We're going to go for the field goal. Taco Bell's had a good day today. Bradley Davy with that deflection to knock that pass away. 49-yarder into the wind here for Taco Bell. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know. Is it long enough? It is. 49-yarder into the wind. Taco Bell perfect on the day, and it's 23-3 with 12 seconds remaining. Oh, it's in Vegas? Okay, that's cool. Taco Bell, 2 PATs, 3 field goals, including that 49-yarder. He's been the offense on this miserable night in a driving rainstorm. One final look at the kick. Didn't make it by much. But that's not the question they ask you. Yeah, no kidding, guys. You know, it's funny, we were looking at a picture of my last really big hit at the Hard Rock Casino here in Tampa. And you know, we've cut down our visits over the last several months, but I was looking at the picture of my last big hit there, and you know, it's fresh in mind because it was a big hit. We're looking at the picture and the dates. It was fucking 9 years ago. Fastball's incomplete 2 seconds ago. It was 9 years ago, the last big hit we had at the casino. That's ridiculous. 9 years ago. That place fucking sucks. Extra helping of sour cream, Ken. That'll do it. We're at 000 on the clock. Delaware holds on for a 23-3 win. Greg Spiller's your player of the game. 75 yards on 15 carries and a touchdown. That's funny, Godspeed. Yeah, Taco Bell, it is kind of a cold, damp, miserable night, so Taco Bell put an extra helping of sour cream in his cleats to keep his feet warm tonight. Obviously, it paid off. Thank you, Godspeed. With a 23-3 sloppy victory over the Wolfpack. Here's your game statistics. First downs, 12-10, Delaware. Total offense on the night, not a lot of it. 210 for Delaware, 138 for Nevada. Total plays, 45-35, Wolfpack. Second game in a row that we've been outplayed, play-wise, number of plays. On the ground, Delaware 23 carries, 117 yards and a touchdown. Nevada 26 carries, 63 yards. Pretty good game for them rushing. We don't usually give up that many rushing yards. In the air, we completed 6 of 12 for 93 yards. They completed 9 of 19 for 75. Not a lot of passing on this rainy night. We were 2 for 7 on third downs. The Wolfpack was 5 for 11. Red zone, we were 66% with a touchdown and a field goal. Nevada didn't make the red zone. How are we 66%? Did we miss a field goal that I don't know of? We didn't turn the ball over. There were no turnovers in the game. I don't know how that percentage works. I don't care. Total yards on the night, 345 for Delaware, 252 for Nevada. No penalties in the game. Time of possession, fairly even, 11-9 in favor of Delaware. Thank you, Ken. Player stats, Braden Streeter completed 6 of 12 passes for 93 yards. Not surprising. Greg Spiller, 15 carries, 75 yards and a touchdown. Best game he's had in a while. Damian Claiborne, 5 carries, 55 yards. Braden Streeter, 2 carries, negative 14 yards. Daniel McConaughey had 1 carry. It went for 1 yard. In the air, not a lot of passing this game. Earl Arnold had 2 catches for 16 yards. Greg Spiller, 1 for 41 yards. He made his only 1 count. Devin Cush, 1 catch for 3 yards. Matt McKinley, 1 catch for 23 yards. Damian Claiborne, 1 catch for 10 yards. Scoring summary, no scoring in the first quarter. Nevada took a lead 31 seconds into the second quarter on a Brett Jorgensen 44-yard field goal. Taco Bell tied it up for Delaware with 39 seconds to go in the half on a 37-yarder. We were 3-3 at the half. Third quarter, Carl Smith started things off with a bang, returning the second half kickoff 92 yards for a touchdown, and that was the play that gave all the momentum to Delaware. With 1:12 left in the third quarter, Taco Bell struck again with a 39-yard field goal. That made it 13-3 Delaware. They had all the momentum. Greg Spiller put it away with 1:58 to go with a 1-yard touchdown run. Taco Bell closed out the scoring with a 48-yarder with 11 seconds to go. So Nevada falls to 3-3, 1-1 in Mountain West, and Delaware improves to 6-0, 3-0 in the Mountain West Conference. Stay tuned. We're going to find out who we're playing tomorrow. Guess if I hit the button, we could go to the next screen, huh? All right, Delaware records a key Mountain West Conference win after beating Nevada 23-3. Inside the numbers, Bradley Davey. He's the defensive player of the game. He plays for them, so we don't care. 23-3 win. Outpassed them 93-75. Outrushed them 117-63. There's your up-to-the-minute Mountain West standings. Delaware 6-0, 3-0. Miami of Ohio 6-0, 3-0. Nevada 3-3, 1-1. All right, so let's bump it up to next week. See who we're going to play tomorrow night. Uh-oh. We got a commitment. Dante Lamb was that our top guy. 3-star wide receiver out of Smyrna, Delaware. Welcome to the Blue Hens, Dante. Was he the only guy we had left at the top of our list? We'll have to look at that. Delaware, see, we fell a spot to number 12. So apparently they don't take weather into consideration. We fell 1 spot to number 12, but that's all right. We got the win. Oh, what a game tomorrow. Monster game tomorrow on the road at Miami, at the Miami Redhawks. Delaware will look to improve its 3-0 conference record. Miami's 3-0 as well. We're number 12. They are not ranked. Oh, that's a monster matchup tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock kickoff for that one. There's your Heisman hopefuls. We don't have any. Recruiting, I think we may be done now. And no. Oh, Cardi was the other guy. Okay, but that's good. That's good. We got 3-star Lamb. Very good. 3-star wide receiver. That's very good. All right. So, Earl, that will be you. That'll probably be you when you graduate. When your current guy graduates, you'll probably become this guy for a year. Maybe. We'll see. At least we have somebody, another wide receiver. Lionel Cardi still has not committed, but look at his bar. He's close. We're the only one to give him an offer so far. He's much closer than he was last week. 3-star right guard. So we have 5 recruits this year after having none last year. And we certainly need the warm bodies on the roster. Only 42 guys on the roster this year. But we're still undefeated. All right, Miami beat Duke in an ACC matchup 51-31. Tomorrow night's big games. 6 LSU visits number 11 Texas A&M, number 5 Georgia at number 19 Ole Miss. Number 23, Wake Forest visits number 9, Clemson, and number 20, SMU takes a trip up north to take on number 18, Notre Dame. There's your top 25 as of now. Delaware falls a spot to number 12 at 6-0. There's your Mountain West standings, and there's the two at the top. The only two undefeated teams left in conference play will face off tomorrow night. 5 o'clock kickoff here on the live stream. Delaware 6-0, 3-0. Miami of Ohio 6-1, 3-0. Boise State 6-1, 3-1. UNLV 4-2, 2-1. Ohio, the Bobcats are still alive, 3-3 and 2-1. Down at the bottom, we got Air Force. They're 3-4, but they are 0-4 in conference play. Colorado State 2-4, 0-3 in the Mountain West. Player of the week, not us. We don't have any Heisman hopefuls, as we saw. All right, we'll look at the roster, get that set. All right, depth chart. All right, Braden Streeter 81, Archfield 78, Armstrong still a 68. Spiller's an 82, taking over the top spot from Claiborne's an 81, McConomy 79, Henderson a 67, Arnold a 65. Wide receivers, Earl Arnold still number 3 on the depth chart. McKinley and Thomas are both a 79. All right. All right. All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Make sure you come back tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. Monster match for the top spot in the Mountain West Conference. And I apologize for the all of the misspeaking tonight and the ridiculous shit that I said. I apologize about that. Like I said, I don't really feel good tonight. I was debating whether to actually stream or not, but I don't like missing streams. I do not like that, because I know you guys look forward to it, and I look forward to it as well. So I should feel better tomorrow. It's just a stomach thing I got going on tonight. So I do apologize about the misspeaking that I did a couple of times tonight. So if you were entertained in any way, make sure you hit that like button down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to take care of that. Smash that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Cool stuff here on Hot Mike Sports. If it's happening in sports, it's happening here on Hot Mike Sports. Plus, we live stream 5 nights a week, Sunday through Thursday at 5 o'clock every night for your Delaware Blue Hen Dynasty. Don't forget to hit that shop button for some Delaware Blue Hens merchandise. And who did we just play? Nevada Wolfpack merchandise as well. And you can also get a copy of College Football 26 and Madden 26 as well right here on the stream by clicking on that shop button. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Ken, for joining. Thank you, Earl, for joining. I know you're working. Thank you, Game, for stopping in. Appreciate you. Thank you, Bonnie, for stopping in, and thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. Have a fantastic night tonight. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I'll see you back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow as we go on the road to take on the Miami Redhawks. We're both 3-0. Battle for the top spot in the Mountain West Conference. That's going to be a good one. 5 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night. Hope you'll join me. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you had fun. Have a great day at work tomorrow, and I will see you at 5 o'clock. Go Blue Hens!